Hi and welcome to bexbugoutsurvivor. This video is by viewer request. It's about extending the belt strap, the hip strap on the Northern Ireland patrol sack. Now when it was made, a lot of young lads were wearing them and they were super slim, and of course 30-40 years later an older generation still want to use the same pack and find it doesn't fit anymore. I'm going to show you what we're going to need for this project. These are webbing slide adjusters. Get two of them, 50mm they are, one for each side, one for the left, one for the right. Here's what I would do, is replace the buttle it came with. The buttle it came with, the webbing on the male will go through twice, so it's a repeating buttle, through once and out of a separate hole there, and that's what locks that into place. But on the other side, it only goes through the once and comes back on itself. We don't want that at all, we don't want that. So I've replaced it by this buttle here, and you notice the webbing can be fitted through on both sides twice. So through the first one, folding it over, bringing it back in through the back. So I can do that on that part there, on this part here. Get rid of the existing buttle, get yourself one like this where it can be threaded through twice, and you'll need two webbing slide adjusters. Have a look on eBay, have a look on Amazon, just Google it, 50mm. Now to do this modification, you know, you're going to be a big guy. If however you're kind of more than 32-inch waist up to 38, there is a way of doing this completely no-sew and without buying any components at all, just by undoing some stitching. We'll have a look at that now. First of all, we want to remove the buttle completely. Now when it was originally sewn into place, it was sewn like this. So it's folded over and sewn on the right, folded over and sewn, as you can see, on the left. If you just unpick the stitches here where my thumb is and where my left thumb is, unpick those stitches, you can just run a razor blade down the stitches if that's what you want. It was tripled over one side, doubled over the other. I ran a razor blade through that, and if you do that on both sides, that might be just enough. It'll expand it to around 37-38 inch. It might be just what you're looking for, and that's all you need to do. And then put the webbing back together. So try that before you go out and start buying any pieces. If you're more than 38 inch, we'll have a look at using those little bits and pieces to make a belt extension, but try this first. Okay, no sew, 2 minutes. Now that there is increased to about 38 inch. It really does make all the difference just undoing the stitching on the end there and there. Let's try and increase with a belt extension if you need bigger than 38 inch. Let's start off by taking the buttle off. Remember, you've treated yourself to a nice new buttle, and put on the first webbing slide. Make sure that the slide adjuster is the right way around, in one side, out the other, and you need some of this 50mm webbing. I have this webbing here, it's also 50mm, but it's in a contrasting colour. Now I've got the webbing slide adjuster there. Introduce the extension through there into the back. Give yourself enough because you're coming over the third time, so it's in 1, 2 and back to 1, which is why now I said get yourself a new bottle. There's your belt extension. You're looking for one that comes through twice, once, twice on the bottle. Now that is one hell of a size extension. Now you'll need to replicate this on both sides. That's one hell of a belt extension. You're going to be a big guy to fit that. Get two of me in there. But it was completely no-so. As you can see, completely too big for me. But for someone else, it's going to be just what they were looking for. Let's undo all mine. I don't need mine that big. Instead, all I need was to undo the stitches. Put myself on a new bottle. Let's open this out. Now all I've done is undo the stitching on the left and right and put myself a decent bottle on, and that has been extended to about 38 inches, just undoing the stitching, and as you can see, hanging off me. Well, I am quite a big guy, so I can tighten that right up, no problem there at all. So that is two totally different ways you can make your pack a little bigger on the waist if you've expanded over the years, but these packs were designed for a younger generation that were just slim. So remember, this is just a video request which I was only going to do privately. I wasn't actually going to publish it for anyone else to see. I was just going to film it and give the guy a link in code so he could go watch it in his own time. A couple of other people jumped on that comment and says no, I want to see it. So this is it. So if you are in that category of wanting to extend the range of your belt on your pack, it's easy. Just two little slide adjusters. Treat yourself to a decent bottle where it can be threaded both sides twice in and out, so you can pull from the centre, and that's your lot. If you only want to extend to around 38 inch, just undo the stitching. Anything over, you're going to need a belt extension, and remember, duplicate whatever I've done on the left to the right, and then it's simple. That's all you'll ever need. So I hope that's helped somebody out there, and I hope it's helped you guys who requested me doing this. Until next time, take care of yourself, and I'll see you out there.